welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and today we're starting with this template, which seems kind of long. That's because this is 16 strands, or 8 going into the loop, in single thread, so there's more space to work with. Let me make sure my thing is, yep, fill similar areas. All right, so I'm starting out with the color red here. You may have noticed I like red a lot. And I'm going to go a little bit random with what I'm doing. That's the whole point of today's tutorial, is we can, as long as we keep track of where the string is going, we can do pretty much whatever we want. And what I'm going to do is, you can perhaps see that there is a line dividing this straight down the center vertically, as well as one horizontally. And so I'm going to take advantage of those to be able to kind of make it do some interesting things. So I'm thinking there's going to be 2 reds in here. So anywhere where a red crosses over a red, it has to be a red dot. So I'm going to run this one kind of underneath and down to the center here. Again, that would be a red to red. Wherever it comes into the middle, if we're making this symmetrical, that would be a thing. And I was thinking maybe we do a little zigzag with it down here, just to make this sort of fun. Mind you, I still have another, what, 6 more colors? 6 more colors to work out into this creation, but for now, we'll just sort of do this. So this is a little bit remnant of my very early days in bracelet making, with a modern twist to it. So back when, let's make this come back in. That'll be fun. Back when I would go kind of all randomy and just kind of go a little bit crazy with my designs, and then try to replicate it on the other side so that I kept a symmetry to it, because I think it looks a whole lot cooler when there is some kind of a symmetry. Otherwise, if it just goes too random, I don't know, it doesn't do anything. So I want this red to kind of come in a little bit later. Let's do a little something silly over here, and then it can join right here at this corner. And you can see, like, I'm basically laying down my underlying strings before I even know what the other colors are going to be that kind of goes into this. I thought the 2 reds would be kind of fun. We might do 2 other matching colors and maybe kind of mixing things around a bit here, but it's all about trying to experiment and do something different. And one of the reasons why I think this is kind of interesting is because this creates patterns that you can't have on those other websites, because they require that it is repeatable, so that way you can make it as long as you like. This is already determining what the length is for the overall project, and then from there kind of, you know, just setting it up, like making it happen. So yeah, so this is back in the center again. Give ourselves a little diamond here. I think that's kind of fun. Do we have room to do that again? Probably. Turn it here. Yeah, so now these diamonds will actually line up. So that'd be kind of neat. So yeah, playing on the graph paper is going to make it easier to kind of sort out, you know, creating different things that we might want to see in our work. So there's that. Let's play with this just a little bit too. Right, so now we have like an interesting shape right after it. Ooh, I see a possibility. We come all the way out. This is going to make our center kind of interesting. Because when we flip it, we'll have an unusual shape from this. So there's 2 strands out of the 8 so far. So let's pick another color. Let's go with a nice bright orange. Let's bring it in right here. Ooh, let's take that one away. Let's do 2 oranges. This one will be underneath, at least for now. And let's kind of box in this little dot we have right here. Mind you, I hope you can tell, like, I really have not thought through how any of this is supposed to work. I'm just trying to be creative. And, yeah, I think there's some real potential for some fun stuff here. Ooh, so maybe we bring the orange underneath. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. That means whatever is out here can follow the outside part. And then this can follow the inside. Ooh, okay. So maybe this stays under till here? Huh. Oh, this is cool. Oh, wait. Let's back that up a bit. Like we said, there would be another color here, so let's get a color for that. Let's go with like a purple. We don't know if it's going to be on top or not through this part. But let's put this in place and follow along this zigzag, just because that'll look kind of cool. Yeah, this is really so very random. It's so crazy, right? Okay, so now, not sure where that's going, but I can see that this orange now has a way of getting through to over here. Yeah. And it can come out around this big diamond here. So yeah, still very random. Okay, so while I'm working on putting this in, let me just take a moment to thank my Patreon supporters as well as my YouTube members who are actually making all of this stuff available. Without their help, I wouldn't have the strings to be able to pull this off. So I'm really kind of excited for what they're helping me to be able to show you guys. And that is that, you know, being creative can be a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm loving this. All right, so let's grab this purple again. So it can come over here. Ooh, it can come back down this way. So it's sort of following where the red was, like it was up above. So that's really cool. Ooh, and it brings us into the center of this. So now we're starting to get down to where you have to make those executive decisions, right? So this square here, you have red coming this way and purple going this way. So this knot can only be one of those two colors. Don't know. I'm also tempted, and maybe we do a second purple that maybe this stays this way. And maybe we do another purple up here. And that can go around this box. I was thinking, like, by doubling up the colors, we're kind of able to make them do some things, like enclosing spaces. It still gives us room for two more colors. They can be either the same things, like each be the same color, or they can be colors that we're already using, or it could be like two separate brand new colors, or it's one color that we use more than once. I don't know. A lot of possibilities here. So I'm just kind of following this string down, putting in the underlying, seeing where it can go. Yeah, look at this. We can box this one in with the purple. Yeah. So this is going to be real interesting to see when I go to make it. Like, I don't know if we're creating more trouble for ourselves when it comes to the symmetry, or what. I suspect it's going to be a bit difficult, but not excessively difficult, if you know what I mean. Like, definitely a challenge. And I will probably have to follow the pattern very closely, because there's no seeming rhyme or reason to why anything is going in a particular direction or not. So and then this can come all the way out to the edge like that. So now this orange, we know that it comes through, and we again have to choose which color goes where. I'm going to go ahead and bring the orange out like this, just because I think it'll look cool. Kind of wondering about this, what's going to happen with that red over there, but this puts a nice orange in the middle of that diamond. Let's see, it's going to kind of zigzag through an orange inside of here. Maybe that gets an orange. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, this is neat. We can make this whole area in here the oranges. So that fills up that space. That's going to make that space really, really interesting when it comes time to do that. This purple here, has to come off the orange, and it's obviously it's a purple again, because again, the middle, if we're doing the symmetry, that's going to be the same thing. So now the question is, what do we do with the last strings? Do they all get to be the same color? Probably, right? Let's find a nice bright yellow. And I could just color it all in, just use the select by color and color in what's remaining. If I was 100% sure that we filled in everything else correctly. But since there's a little bit of doubt in my mind, I just want to make sure that everything here is correct and that we have all of our underlying strings and everything in place. So far it looks so, but better safe than sorry. So yeah, my plan is to make a number of these seemingly random designs to try to help show you guys how creative we can be with our knots and do things more advanced than some of the other stuff we've done. But that's kind of good. That's kind of gives us a chance to kind of break out from the normal patterns that you see all the time and do something fun. Well, I think it's fun. To a beginner, I'm guessing this would be almost a nightmare because it's going to be harder to make. Yeah. Oh, see? Look, I missed one of the oranges right there. So that would have, if we had just filled them all in with the yellow, that would have been really confusing looking at the patterns. So. I'm not sure if these are the exact colors that I'm going to use. But it's not a bad combination, really. We'll see. So there's our first segment of it. So now what I do is I grab this rectangular select tool and I select, whoops, we have it on fixed. You need it to be able to line up on these grid lines that we already have, right? All right, so now I'm gonna copy and paste that. And then I take the flip tool, come over to the guideline and flip it. Wow, that's really cool. Come back to the select tool again, which will anchor that layer in place by just clicking on the work. And I can copy and paste it again, go to the flip tool, go to our horizontal line, flip it again, and then anchor it. And there is our bracelet. And you can see it goes through some really interesting things that will definitely make this unique and different and fun. And I'm really excited to make this. I plan on doing this, well, basically you'll see it tomorrow. So I might actually be working on this today. I'm really excited about it. So hey, thanks for hanging out with me. And yeah, as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.